And next we go into public discussion. So please limit your time to 3 minutes. Be conscientious of your time. Let's be civil. Board members, please refrain from all comments during the public session and follow Robert's rules. Further, the board will not be answering questions directly. We will all be taking notes, and we will have an answer if they will be offered at the end of public session, or one will be provided as soon as possible. Please state your name and town. May I have a motion to open to public discussion?
Motion to open to public session?
So moved. Second, excuse me.
Okay. It's
Mr.
10:23.
Carolyn.
Yes.
Oh,
Mr. Fortunato.
Yes.
Mr. Kinney.
Yes.
Ms. King.
Yes.
Ms. Koulikortis.
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan.
Yes.
Ms. LaForgia.
yes. Okay, it's 10:23. Any questions? Just state your name, town. Okay.
Amy Eiler, Oakland, New Jersey. Ms. Koulikortis, I wasn't aware that it was your daughter that started the Republican Club for Rampo, so congratulations. I think that's amazing. So my understanding is that Ms. LaForgia and Ms. Sullivan, you guys voted no last session on the Democratic Club, but you voted yes for the Republican Club. I'd like to know why, and if now that we have an established Republican Club for the students, if you would take back your vote of no for the Dem Club. So as far as wanting to table, I guess it was EO2, was it? E2, thank you. Not EU, I'm tired of EOs. E2. So you mentioned, well, actually, Ms. Sullivan has left the room. So, so the post that Ms. Sullivan had done today or in the last few days solely mentioned the sociology class, and now they want to table it. So the post set in motion a staged conversation in the public section of the post section meant to create a false outrage. You're implying that a college professor will be teaching the university course, which is a lie. The university class will be taught by one of our high school teachers, as are the other courses by dual enrollment offered by Bergen Community, Syracuse University, and Sedentary University. The reason this is on tonight's agenda is simply approving Rampo College as an additional college for dual enrollment class offerings. Our students benefit from these dual enrollment programs, providing more educational opportunities to our students. This is supposed to be a positive thing for our school, and this is supposed to be something we all should be really proud of. It gives our kids a leg up, it gives them a chance. It broadens their horizons and opportunities. So those are good things. But the problem I have with this whole thing is that there was a post made on a BOE page with information that did not exist on the public agenda for the rest of us to read, and now it's simply being removed. The post created chaos, and now the damage is done. So there's no going back from that. And I just want to reiterate how important it is to be mindful of how you decide to use social media, because we expect more from our elected officials than the average ordinary citizen. Thank you.
Thank you.
How are you doing? I'm from Franklin Lakes. I don't even know where to start. I mean, it's all about how things look. Ms. Eiler here saying about here the impropriety, and yet Mr. Fortunato calls the audience, what was the word? Right, extremist? I didn't hear an apology yet. As for CRT, I mean, it's funny, I never mentioned it here, but now that I mention it, it would be great if each of you can write in your own note your definition to CRT, put it in a hat, and see if you all talk about the same thing. Maybe have the professor here for CRT read it and see who's on target. So you can actually check if it's there or not. Mr. Sutherland here, on the other hand, he got from me at least 40 Google Forms, which he refused to share to the public. In one or two of them, there's precise examples of CRT that I also brought here. One of the teaching in physics class, and that's from the top of my head after the 3 months behind us, is on crash test dummies. And it sends you to a website about how racist and chauvinistic it is to have a male crash test dummy. I mean, okay, think about it for a second. Then on the top of the website, in big, bold, black letters, it says, teaching is political, education is political, science is racial. That's the links that your students get here when they study physics. I never seen a racist gravity, and I never seen a misogynistic, every action has an equal and similar reaction. And I never seen any second law of thermodynamics that discriminate between any freaking microorganism on this planet. So after you wrote your definitions, look against the article that I sent to Mr. Sutherland, ask him to reveal everything that I sent him. I know others probably too, but myself, I sent all of it, 40 pages. And these were only on what was revealed, which is probably a fraction of the courses that are in this school. Now you can call it whatever you want to call it. The bottom line here, and I presented it earlier to you, is that that school promotes via Schoology a day, but it doesn't promote an American Day, the Constitution Day, which is federally by law obligated to do. I want your answer to that. Stand up and speak up that answer. And if you make a mistake, say, I'm sorry, I'll do better. That's all we ask. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cynthia Phillips, Wyckoff. I have a question, I guess for all board members. Is it appropriate for the head of the teachers union to be the advisor for so many clubs? So far, I do know that she is the advisor for the Democrat Club, now the Empowering Women. I don't know if there's any more, but I'm sorry, is that better?
Yeah, we cannot talk about specific people. I asked at the beginning of the meeting that does not happen.
I
We
didn't
can-
name her.
Yes,
All
you
I'm
did.
saying is that
Well,
there are
there is a position, she's listed in multiple spots on the, and
Okay.
everybody knows who that is, so.
Okay, so
Sorry.
I'll rephrase my question. If there is a person who is in a particular position of power and authority, should that person be with very known and obvious political inclinations, should that person be chairing so many clubs? Meaning they're going to have great influence over those students. Thank you.
Thank you. Good. Anyone else? No? Thank you.
Seeing no one?
All right, can I get a
Motion.
motion? I got this, John, thanks.
Oh.
Can I get a motion to close the public discussion?
Motion to close the public session.
Second.
Mr. Carolyn.
Yes.
Mr. Fortunato.
Yes.
Mr. Kinney.
Yes.
Ms. King.
Yes.
Ms. Koulikortis.
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan.
Yes.
Ms. LaForgia.
Yes. Okay, anticipated future meetings. Oh, actually, were there any answers to these questions?
Yeah, I can answer.
I don't, actually, I can answer once personally. Yes, I would have voted yes for the Democratic Club if the Republican Club was represented as well. So that's my personal answer to that. Okay, Mr. Shiki, go ahead.
Yeah, just as far as Constitution Day, I can make a strong recommendation that next year it's placed on the website, and maybe there's other signage around the schools. We could look at that. Also, I just wanted to, the last question regarding clubs, there is really no number, regardless of who it is, who can actually be an advisor. I mean, I've been in many, 5 different school districts. And we've had, people in various positions and levels handling multiple clubs. So there's really nothing that stops that. The only thing that can, stop someone is if we find that they're being overloaded and they're not carrying through with their responsibilities. So that would be a time when we would have to readdress that. So if we see that, a club is meeting once a year or there's no activities listed, that would be a red flag. But as long as they're maintaining the clubs and everything's in place for the students, there is no cap on the amount of clubs they can have. And keep in mind that these are volunteer positions, some of these, so that's where we're at with that.
I think that was it, right?
Yeah.
All right, anticipated future meeting dates, Monday, November 8th, 2021, action work session, meeting 8 o'clock. Adjournment, can I get a motion to adjourn the
Could I just add
Monday 20?
one thing for that? I believe we plan on having that meeting at
Indian Hills.
High School
Right.
because of the school play set up here.
Yeah, okay. So can I have a motion to adjourn the Monday, October 25th, 2021, regular public meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Carolyn.
Yes.
Mr. Fortunato.
Yeah. Yes.
Mr. Kinney.
Yes.
Ms. King.
Yes.
Ms. Coola-Cordis.
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan.
Yes.
Ms. LaForgia.
Yes. Everyone, please be careful driving home. Thank you for coming out.